my friend, welcome to my channel. Today I've got Moonshine Manny, Smelly Cat, and Maniology M304 and Gold Rush, and bases loaded lacquer on the black. I've started off with Nailtiques Formula 2, and here we go with that application. I don't normally show this part because I figure, if you use a base coat, you know about this. And if you don't, it's not like you're really seeing anything about formulas or nothing. There we go. Here is Moonshine Manny, Smelly Cat. This is from her project Dupe It. It is so pretty. And it's a matte polish. You can tell by the other nails that are already drying. And it's so pretty matte. But I end up glossying this thing up at the end. Because that's what Tina does. But, oh, I love this one. And this Moonshine Manny has an amazing formula. I didn't have any problem with it, which is kind of crazy because it's a matte polish. I normally have issues with matte polishes and their formulas. And here we go with our second coat of Smelly Cat. And I will have to say, I do love the Moonshine Manny brush. That's another thing I love. I am going to top these with I&Ms out the door. I've got to get them to dry all the way down through so that I can do my stamping without messing everything up. I'm going to get that on there and let it dry for a few minutes. I'm going to cap that free edge real quick. Maniology M304. I just decided, okay, get out of your comfort zone and let's play with this crazy stamping plate. I'm going to clean it with some acetone. And I'm not really sure all the things you could do with this, but I think it's a bunch. Got out my Monocle stamper, and here we go with bases loaded lacquer on the black. I got my Maniology Gold Rush. So I'm going to do some double stamping, just kind of layered, kind of offset just a little bit so that you see the different layers. I'm going down with the black first on it. And I do love that this plate has mirror images, so if you want to do, some lefty-righty kind of things, you can. I'm going to do a little bit of that. Little bit. Trying to get all the way to the edge. Tapping it down. I'm going to clean my stamper off on a lint roller. Going to clean that plate with some acetone. And now I'm going to go in with the gold. And we're going to stamp over that, kind of offsetting just a little bit. And see what we can come up with. Now, I really did like this one. And I had, of course, as always, I had 2 manicures on all week. And Mr. Moonbaby loved this one right here better than the other one. The gradient with the white stamping that I did. So, there you have it. He likes things with contrast. And this definitely had the contrast. Now, you have to be careful scraping these plates because it's got all that open image where the the nail polish is supposed to, fill in. And if you scrape too hard, you'll gouge it. You will. You'll poke a hole in your image. There we go. Got that one on there. Tap, tap. Can get my little tape to get that excess off. And I did not remember to put down any like oil or lotion or anything. No Burt's Bees balm on there or anything. So this is going to be quite the mess to clean up. So I took my little cutty tool thing, my cuticle tool, to break the seal so that if I did get some to come up that I wasn't pulling it off my nail. And now we're going to pop in with the gold. Just like I did on my thumbnail. And I do like this, but I want to see other ways. I want to see other YouTubers do videos with this plate because I want to get some ideas from them on what to do with it. And maybe one day I'll sit down and just look at it and maybe break out some practice nails and see what other cool things could be done with this. Ooh, I bet a gradient would look good with it, like doing 2 different colors on these. Yeah. Might need to try that. Trying to make sure I'm getting to the side. I'm having trouble. I'm wasting too much time. The polish is drying on the stamper. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I got lucky. Look how lucky I got. Y'all, it folded back. Yay. And now we're going to do the gold. So I did these two facing this way, and on the next two nails, I'm going to do the image on the other side of the plate facing the other way. Kind of give it a little bit of different, look, kind of. Tap, tap, smush, smush. And here we are on the other side of the plate with the mirror image. And I really, you guys let me know if y'all know anything about this plate, or if you can think of any good ideas on, and I know things like this are hard to explain with just words and no visuals, but I'm really curious about this one. I want to know what's going on. Okay, so here I didn't get all the way up by my cuticle, so I've got my little tiny detail brush out, and I'm just going to fill it in. Just kind of go over it. I don't know why I was so worried about that, because I'm going over it with gold, and the gold probably would have covered it up. But the ninny in me said, do it. Let's try to line this up. And that's the thing about this, is you have to kind of line it up. And y'all know I'm not the greatest at that. And that's why I'm pretty pleased with this manicure. Because even though it's not perfect, it's good enough. And it made me happy. And, I lined it up okay. So here we go with that little pinky nail. Ta-da! One more. Top it with the gold. So happy to be playing on my natural nails again. Yay! Alright. Gonna clean this plate off before I put it away with some acetone. Wiping over with a lint-free wipe. And then I gotta get my little mat clean too. I clean up everything. Ta-da! And then I'm gonna go in with a piece of tape and get up any of the excess that I can. That means less time with my cuticles being abused with acetone. But we're still gonna use our cleanup brush with the acetone because that's what I do. I like to get it really good and cleaned up, especially before I do my top coat. Getting all up in that cuticle area. And the cleanup's not too bad on this one. So there we have gotten out our other brush. Got a couple of cleanup brushes I'm playing with. This is my old Ride or Die favorite that they don't make anymore. Alright, so I didn't top these with the smudge-free top coat because I had left plenty of time in between drying, and I topped them with Poshe. And I hope you enjoyed this one. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.